Alright, so thanks to Celes, I learned that Fujisaki was out late last night. So, Kirigiri told me to take another look at the corpse, but I'm not prepared for that, so whatever. Huh? What's that on the wall? Hey, this is a poster of the boy band Tornado. They're really popular with teenage girls. So it kind of feels out of place here, in the men's changing room. Wait. The poster in the other room. Yeah, something's not right here. A poster of a famous boy band in the men's changing room. And a poster of a busty supermodel in the women's changing room. Could someone have switched the posters? If so, who? And for what reason? I should see if someone who spent a lot of time in one of the changing rooms knows something. Like, for example... Hey, Oogami, you spend a lot of time working out here, don't you?
I've come here nearly every day since it opened. Asahina joins me on occasion as well.
Alright then, there's something I'd like to ask about. Have the posters in the two changing rooms been switched?
I apologize, but I do not recall. I have not paid much mind to the decorations. However, there is something that has been bothering me about this room. I always drink protein coffee after finishing my workout.
There's protein here?
I have been making do with low-quality protein powder in the storeroom. But, as I was saying, I make protein coffee to drink when I finish my workout. The other day, I spilled some on the carpet, staining it.
You stained the carpet? But I don't see any coffee stains on the carpet in here.
Indeed, I just noticed it as well. The stain has vanished. More than likely, someone cleaned it up. But, even so, would you not say it is surprisingly clean? As though there was never a stain at all.
There's a solid coating of dust on the desk. As for anything relevant to the case, I'm gonna go with a big, resounding no. Wow, I'm a smartass. It won't turn on. Oh, that's not plugged in. Wow, am I dumb? It looks like the cord is too short to reach the power outlet. But I seem to recall Togami using this lamp from this position. Oh yeah, right. He had an extension cord then. But the extension cord isn't here anymore. I wonder if... Did Togami take it? Probably, but let's check out this room again. Huh? He's not in here? That's surprising, but... let's check this out. It's an empty wooden box. Togami says there's an extension cord in here. It's a desk lamp. Togami says the lamp in the other room was brought there from here. It's kind of poorly lit in there. Another coin? What the heck am I gonna use these for again? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Wow. I think I'll take another look at the Genocider Show case file. It was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Wait a sec. It's gone. Did someone take it? The only person who could have done that is Togami. Nobody else knew about it.
I'm getting kind of bored here, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? It's the event you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Right, please assemble to the usual location. Enter the red door on the first floor of the school zone. Boo! See you soon!
Here we go again. Another class trial is about to begin. On the other side of that red door. Why this? Why do we have to go through this again? Everyone's here?
Do we have every... Hey! We're short one.
Fukawa still hasn't shown.
Who's Fukawa? Just joshing. I never forget her. Besides, she's got a vital role to play in this class trial. I'm gonna go bring her down, even if I have to do it by force. Rolling around at the speed of light.
True to his word, Monokuma returned with Fukawa in tow. Just a few minutes later.
I said I didn't want to. Why did you have to go and drag me here against my will? Your cruelty knows no bounds.
That makes everyone. Now that we've got that taken care of, you guys hurry up and head on down to the courtroom. I'll go on ahead and meet you there.
Fujisaki. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was kind, gentle, and frail. Not the kind of girl anyone could resent. And yet, someone killed her. And the person who did is in this room. Somewhere in this room. Alright then. We have no choice, do we?
No, we don't.
I nodded my head slightly in response. Let out a long, heavy sigh, and then, with shaky legs, stepped onto the elevator. My heart sped up with every step I took. Once everyone had boarded, the elevator began its descent. Carrying with it the vortex of emotion and speculation that swirled around us. The elevator clumped, rattling my eardrums painfully as it sunk deeper and deeper into the earth. The farther down it carried us, the greater my anxiety grew. But still, the elevator continued to sink, farther and farther below the surface, until finally, it came to an abrupt stop.
What do you think of the new decor? Pretty exciting, huh? Makes it feel like a totally different room, right? Alright, let's get this party started. No one's going to see with your name on it, you guys!
And once again, the curtain rose on. A trial for life and a judgment of death. Deception in life and treachery in death. Betrayal for life and betrayal for death. The riddles of life and the mystery of death. Justification for life and the rationalization of death. Faith in life and trust in death. The class trial to live or the class trial to die.
Let's start off with a simple explanation. Wait, didn't we do this last trial? I mean, it's not that hard to memorize. You figure out true culprit. If you get it right, then yay, you win! If you don't, then you lose. Boo, blah, blah, blah. Let's just move on. Let's see. First on the agenda. How about we start things off with the murder weapon?
It looks like my first task is to identify the weapon that killed Fujisaki.
Fujisaki's cause of death was the blow to her head.
The Monokuma file says she was struck with something blunt. But what was it?
It was a metal pipe, dude.
No, it's something else, Hagakure. Wasn't the weapon used to kill her the dumbbell we found at the crime scene? Not only was there blood on it, There wasn't anything else at the scene that could have done that to her.
Also, the wound on the victim's head matches the shape of the dumbbell, beyond a shadow of a doubt. There's no room for questions.
You examined her wound?
Ew! Gross!
I'll take the floor from here, and change the subject to that of the murderer. Of course, I've already established who did it.
What? You for real?
The culprit responsible for Chihiro Fujisaki's murder is the homicidal maniac, Genocider Show.
The homicidal maniac, Genocider Show. Did he really kill her?
The culprit is Genocider Show. This is indisputable.
No way! That can't be true!
And why can't it be?
I mean, it's crazy. And anyway, there's no evidence.
No, Asahina, there is some evidence. Actually, there is some evidence, like I said.
Huh?
There's a file in the library's archives. A top-secret police file documenting all of Genocider Show's murders.
Hold on. Why the hell would something like that be in the archives?
I don't feel like explaining. In any case, the file contains highly detailed reports on the Genocider Show murders. From this, we learn that there are two distinguishing features to Genocider Show's crimes. 1. He always leaves a message written in blood at the crime scene.
Boobalicious fever!
Bloodbath fever.
What matters, though, is the other distinguishing feature, as this information hasn't been made public.
It hasn't been made public?
You tell them, Naegi.
What? The other unrevealed feature has something to do with how Genocider Show positions the corpse. I got it! Apparently, Genocider Show crucifies all of his victims. Aside from Genocider Show himself, only those in the upper echelon of the police know about that.
And yet, Fujisaki was indeed crucified. That begs the question, how did the culprit learn information only the police and Genocider Show know? There's only one possible explanation. The culprit is Genocider Show!
You're shitting me.
Does that mean that someone here is Genocider Show?
Toko Fukawa! Genocider Show's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
No way!
Hold on a second. Fukawa can't stand the sight of blood. I've never heard of a serial killer who's afraid of blood.
She both is and isn't Genocider Show. There's your answer.
You talking riddles now? Just get to the point, dude.
Hagakure's right. It is kind of like a riddle, but I feel like I understand. What Togami means by, she both is and isn't Genocider Show. He's saying there's more than one of her, right? Let's do this. Let me think. D. I. D. Wait a second. That's it! Because Genocider Show has dissociative identity disorder?
Huh?
That's what it said in the Genocider Show case file. We hypothesize the suspect has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder.
But that doesn't mean Master Toko Fukawa.
Oh, but it does, Fat One. Her strange behavior after seeing the body suggests exactly that. She has multiple personalities.
What was it about Fukawa's behavior that would indicate she has DID? I've got it! You mean the way her speech patterns changed?
Think back to what happened after she passed out and woke back up again.
Totally fine! Totally fine! Hey, it's a body! Look, it's dead!
Yeah, she hit her head pretty bad, dude.
The world is made of friends and facts. 9 friends and 9 facts, split truths and lies.
Hey, you're kinda scaring me. And you're not talking like usual either.
She was acting rather peculiar, yes. Her characteristic morose diction had vanished.
Don't characterize me like that.
Also, when she regained consciousness, she had no problem looking at Fujisaki's corpse. In other words, one personality that is afraid of blood and one that isn't, both reside within you.
Then how do you explain Fukawa barricading herself in her room in fear of Genocider?
I will not let Genocider Show run free. I'll banish that accursed homicidal maniac.
She didn't lock herself in to prevent someone on the outside from entering, but to prevent someone on the inside from getting out.
What?
Toko Fukawa was terrified of letting the homicidal maniac inside her kill someone.
Why?
Yeah, why do you think you know all that?
You misunderstand, Asahina. Her why does not mean why do you know. But why did you tell?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma's little incentive charade, she and I had an unusual conversation. And there, she revealed something absolutely fascinating to me. That a serial killer dwells within her, and she lives in constant fear of its outbursts. And this is what caused her to become so gloomy and withdrawn. Isn't that right?
That's not true. Is it, Fukawa?
You said you wouldn't say anything!
Huh?
You promised! Was that all a lie?
You got the wrong idea. What did you think would come of unloading your misery on someone who never asked? This isn't some romance novel. This is the real world. Besides, you broke your promise first. I seem to recall you saying something to the effect of, "No matter what happens, I will not allow Genocider to kill anyone as long as we're here." But despite that...
I am so sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But you don't need to worry. I won't let her run free. I won't let Genocider Show run free anymore! You said if I kept my promise, you'd go out with me. That's why I made the promise! Love me!
Once again, you got the wrong idea. In any event, you were unable to keep your promise. Was the thrill of murder too much for you to resist?
I tried! I did everything I could to hold her back.
Unfortunately, it seems trying wasn't enough.
They were horrible.
Alright, well that's enough preamble. We'll get the rest of the story straight from the horse's mouth.
The horse's mouth?
Fukawa's body bent backwards, farther and farther, until she fell over, landing with a hard thud. The next moment...
Hi! You mean it's my turn to play?
What?
Guess the cat's out of the bag. What else? What can you do? Super duper high school homicidal maniac, Genocider Show here. American name's Genocider Jack, but screw that.
What the hell?
What's gotten into you, Fukawa?
What's it matter if I've got multiple personalities? What's it matter if one of them's a serial killer? Look the other way. They're just some minor character flaws. I cracked myself up.
Her energy's through the roof!
A sound murderer resides in a sound-minded body. Unlike mine.
I can hardly believe how different they are.
Yes, there are two sides to everything in the world. Just as there are 9 tails behind every 9 heads, and just as there's a lie behind every truth. Behind little Miss Gloomy is a gaiety brighter than the sun!
This is Genocider Show? The homicidal maniac? This is completely outrageous!
Excuse me, Miss Genocider Show. May I ask you a question?
Yes?
There have been rumors going around that you might be the puppet master. What do you have to say to that?
Most certainly. I am the one, the only, the puppet master. Psych.
So, you're not?
Of course she's not! Don't go putting me on the same level as that psycho! Though, you know what I've noticed recently? The cops out there, and the people too, are pretty helpless. I mean, look! They let this doofus of a serial killer run wild!
Hey, I know I'm not innocent. Come on, that's life. Living is, in a sense, the act of hurting others. People hurt others so they can live, and they live so they can be hurt. Not!
I'm sure you're all convinced now that Fujisaki was murdered by this homicidal maniac. Given that she even has a motive, there's no doubt about it. You remember what Monokuma said to us yesterday? That if someone hadn't graduated within 24 hours, he would reveal everyone's secrets. Now, suppose that Toko Fukawa's shameful memory, or deep dark secret, was that she was Genocider Show. If that information came to light, it would undoubtedly be her ruin. In short, her motive was that she did not want her secret to be revealed, no matter what the cost.
I see. Too bad, though. I didn't do it.
Huh?
I can't imagine anyone other than a homicidal maniac could kill someone in such a brutal fashion.
Sorry, hun, but that's the truth.
And who do you expect to believe you?
Yeah, who trusts a serial killer?
They're probably right. I want to agree, but something just doesn't feel right. I should hear her out, get her side of the story in more detail.
I didn't kill her.
And who do you expect to believe you?
Now, if you had an alibi...
An alibi, you say? Yeah, I got something like that.
Fujisaki's murder and your past murders have identical MOs.
You got that wrong, Togami!
Bitch, did you just tell me that I'm wrong?
You said their MOs were identical, but is that really true? I actually think there are some differences between Genocider Show's past murders and Fujisaki's murder.
Tisk tisk. You really can't tell? Quiet in the peanut gallery! I'll tell you what he's talking about. Next episode.